I am here with the perfect storm, John Brzenk. Good to see you, John.
Thanks, Ray.
So we're back.
Yep.
East versus West 11. You're facing opponent that you faced 10 years ago. Also here in Istanbul, Krasimir Kostadinov. We had an interview with him a couple hours ago, and he said one of his goals when he started arm wrestling was to become world champion and to have a chance to be John Brzenk while he's still active. And he said, I did those things. And he said, 10 years later, and John is still competing.
Still knocking on his door.
Yeah. So what happened 10 years ago?
It was in Istanbul, but I don't remember exactly the location. I think it was like in a car dealership or a mall. Kind of a long time ago already for me, as far as the memory goes of what transpired or what led up to that. I know I had made the trip to do two things: to pull in a tournament in
Slovakia,
the Seneca,
yeah,
and then I don't know if it was a week later or 2 weeks later that I ended up staying. Oh, it must have been just a week later that I stayed and pulled Krasimir. Didn't really know much about him at that time, so didn't really know what to expect. I knew he was good from what I had been told, but I don't think I had any firsthand experience arm wrestling him. I think he's been to the Zloty tour, but we never met. I don't believe before that super match. So went in not knowing what was going on, but he took it to me that day.
So you have an opportunity. You just a few months ago had an opportunity to avenge a loss. That you got almost 15 years ago, right? Was Alexei Voyvoda.
Oh, okay, Alexei, that's been August now, so 6 months ago, 7 months ago.
Okay. So now you have an opportunity to turn this around.
To come back and it's now or never for me. I mean, I'm.
Well, you said this also 10 years ago.
No, probably not. I mean, maybe I thought I had a few years left me to.
Okay, maybe not 10 years ago. But.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. Definitely we both have a lot more experience. I don't know what his age is compared to mine. Is he in his late 30s? He's quite a youngster.
Late 30s,
he's a youngster still. Just happy to have the opportunity to still be playing the game, to be competitive, to be able to have that feeling like there's a chance.
I don't think anyone goes to the table when you're facing them and thinks, "Oh, this is going to be an easy day." Like you haven't the matches you have lost, they haven't been easy to anyone.
Right, especially on me. They've been really tough on me.
That's true.
But. Yeah, no. So that's what keeps bringing me back. It's like the golfer that hasn't, gets one good shot out of the years of playing. So you live off that like okay, well I was able
John,
to pull it off one time. I could do it. I could possibly do it again. Keep trying.
It wasn't one time. Yeah. It was multiple times. Times.
Yeah. It's not like the old days where I came in just brimming with confidence and just knowing that I was just going to knife through the field and just take it to anybody that crossed my path.
I wish I could meet that John. I wish the
interviews would be a lot different. Like I'd be like, it's going to be easy.
I was thinking maybe you go full heel in your 60s. You come in, you're like these, and just like Matt Mask.
Yeah, the problem is I don't believe it. Then I got to eat humble pie afterwards. I'm like, I didn't. It only works so many times, and then people call bullshit. That guy's,
No, you just ignore it.
Yeah.
You just like
just say,
keep going.
Just keep reinventing myself.
Do Conor McGregor when he's sitting down with a broken foot and like, I have your wife in my DM, right, and still going at it.
Yeah.
No, I would love to see that, John, but I understand you're more realistic. You're like, yeah. But again, looking at all the matches, none of them have been easy. The last match you had at 95 kilos against Sasha, it wasn't easy for Sasha.
No, that was probably my most disappointing loss yet since my comeback. I didn't have any fight in me even, and after the first match, I had it programmed in my mind. I needed to hit hard, hit fast, and if it didn't go down, I was almost mentally defeated. But physically also, just the weight loss, I just felt just drained and out of it and dizzy, you know, just lightheaded. It was just weird. It was a weird situation to be in. I just didn't have any fight in me. So that's been kind of probably the most disappointing match to date with my comeback. At least with the others, when I've fell short, I can look back and go, okay, well, dummy, you know, you don't have any endurance. You got yourself in a mess, and you had to try to fight through it. But it's been fun. I mean, everyone has been, you know, competitive enough where I walk away thinking, give me another shot. I can beat this guy. I know I can beat this guy.
This time it's similar. It's again Bulgarian. Actually, Krasi got Sasho into arm wrestling, so Sasho learned his hooking from Krasimir. So it's going to be similar, but again, bigger frame because Sasho, because he's shorter, right? He's very unorthodox also, right? There's a lot of hookers that you pull. He's very different than anyone else. So is Krasi, right? Without giving too much, I know, like, we talk about this and joke around it. I say, like, most likely John will go outside. If you can.
Not
keep
most
it,
likely.
If you will keep it outside, but if John is winning.
No, I think those days are gone completely from my repertoire.
Better not let go.
I don't have the ability, the shoulder strength to really lock in with a good shoulder.
If you're dominant, like you feel comfortable, you're like in control. Like I still feel like you would just. And I see Engin running there, like no.
No, I don't plan. I have no desire or plan. If it goes into a hook. My mental debate now is if Krasi is able to force it there to how much am I going to fight, you know, because reaction is automatic reflex is to hang on for dear life and maybe you can come back but the realistic me says I don't have the endurance of Krasi. I won't be able to outlast him. It's a bad situation. I mean, I'd probably
you have to outpower him.
I'm gonna have. I'll try to hang out for a little bit and maybe give it a surge to see if it moves a little bit. If the needle moves a little bit in my direction, then maybe I feel like I'd be in the match. But most likely, if that happens, I will allow it to go down and then try to reassess the start and hit harder, faster, and better outside. Another concern is just whether or not I even have the side pressure to finish him if I can take him completely out of position. I mean, that's a task in itself. So
I think there's a lot of unknowns.
Yeah.
Right? You haven't faced him in a while. And I think Krasi that you face, like we talk with Krasi, he's a different arm wrestler because his arm doesn't bend.
A little stretched out more.
Yeah, he's like this. Yeah. He used to be much closer, right? So he had to adapt to new style, and which is also hard, right? To, you know, reteach yourself. We'll see that, but Todd Hutchings is defending his. He just won the championship last event, and he will face David Dedikan, which is fast, explosive. We saw what he did to a guy sitting right there, directly, in the last one. What are you thinking about chances of?
Met Todd yesterday. Got in late. He feels like a rock. He's granite right now.
Yeah.
I mean, his hand is just like hardwood. I mean, I'm like, I've never seen him so solid as he is this go around. So, boy, it's going to be a tough task. But you're right. David's probably the one guy that has that explosive ability to hit possibly outside and take Todd out of position. It's definitely never over, even if you feel like you've got this man exactly where you want him. He's still gonna fight to the death. So,
it's a hard match, right?
It'll be a hard match. It'll be a good war if David is able to pop him out of position. If he's able to pop his hand open and flat. If Todd's able to maintain the back pressure and keeping his hand high and protecting his wrist. It's going to be a bad day for David.
No. There's a lot of exciting matches. We have two legends facing. Also, so we have Irakli sitting right here. He will face Paul Lynn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did Paul reach out to you?
He didn't. Paul just keeps getting better and better. He's got tremendous drive, and I still classify him as a new up-and-comer, so it's not surprising that he's being able to get better so quickly. I faced him a year and a half ago, and he was pretty much all I could handle, so I know it's going to be a tough task for both of them. I mean, I think it's a big win for either one of them. But yeah, I mean, Paul pulled Sasha way better than I pulled him, so I'm expecting good things from Paul. If he's on form and in his stride.
And whoever wins gets another shot at the Sasha.
At Sasha.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
That's #1 contender match. Yeah. Exciting.
Yeah.
Exciting. John Brzenk is back. He's here to stay. East versus West 11 this Saturday live on pay-per-view. Link is in description. Don't miss it. Thank you, John.
All right. Thanks, Ray.